Afternoon. I'm making this video from Tulsa, Oklahoma on December 6:20 p.m. Central Time, and I'm a resident from Mexico, a legal resident, and I just wanted to put the things together, this puzzle. For me, it's kind of hard to understand how it works. If you are a citizen and you are familiar with all of this video may not be for you. This is for people who want to understand what's going um, on regards of the COVID relief package. Um, well, I'm just going to start from the very beginning. I know the United States has 50 states, 48 are together and 2 are separate. One is Hawaii and the other one is Alaska. And then their government, they have 3 different areas to that they have to be able to govern this country. The one that we are going to be focused on is the executive one and legislative one. This is the capital, and this is in Washington D.C. And well, this is how it looks from the outside. And then I have a picture of the 2 chambers of the Congress. This part over here is the upper chamber where the Senate is having their meetings and everything. And this over here is the lower chamber where the House of Representatives are making their meetings and the discussions and everything. As of today, the majority leader is a Republican from Kentucky, Mitch McConnell, in the Senate, in the upper chamber. And the minority leader is Charles E. Schumer, is a Democrat from New York. Then, on the lower chamber, the minority leader of the House of Representatives is a Republican from California, from the 23rd District, Kevin McCarthy. And the Speaker of the House of Representatives from California, the Democrat Nancy Pelosi. She's representing the 12th District. These are the 4 major leaders from the Congress. The Senate over here, and the House of Representatives are down here. Also, we have, as everybody knows, the actual president, Donald Trump, and the vice president, Mike Pence. And there we have here the White House officials, which is John Radcliffe. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing this very well. I'm still working on my English. He's the director of national intelligence. Then is Gina Haspel, which is the director of the Central Intelligence Agency. Then Jovita Carranza, which is the small business administrator. Then Russell Vought, director of the Office of Management and Budget. And Robert Lighthizer, which is the U.S. Trade Representative. Also, I have these important positions as well on the government of the government of the United States, which is Jeremy Powell, Federal Reserve Chairman, Stephen Mnuchin, the U.S. Treasury Secretary, and Brian Deese, Economic Advisor to Biden. I think he was the advisor of Barack Obama when Barack Obama was president. And well, I tried to put all of these notes together, trying to figure out how it works. And then I was trying to see what is going to be included on this bill. And I think it's going to be taking some of these points like cash payments, extra unemployment payments, for gig workers and freelancers, emergency grants. I don't know about the forgivable loans and relief for existing loans. I don't think nothing from here to there is going to be in the actual um, relief package that has been approved today or not. But I think we're going to have very good. It is better than nothing because they were talking about having no stimulus check at all. But now I think it's going to be $600 on $300 dollars per week on the top of the ones that the state are already giving to the people who are unemployed, and $600 per person. And I think not all of the dependents are going to be included, but we don't know the details yet. They say that the text is not open to review it yet. But let me see what I have in here. I was trying to figure out why the House of Representatives are more like active on the requests from the citizens, and I just found out that there are 435 members, and they can be on that position for only 2 years, while the 100 senators can be there for 6 years, and I think it was a half or one third of them has to be changed every 2 years or something like that. But well, since they are having more time on that position, I think they are not like willing to hear as much as the House of Representatives. The request, I mean, they can hear them all, but they probably don't do too much about it since they are not worried about being reelected, something like that. So I hear also that yesterday or late one day before yesterday that the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the Nevada 14th district, she's Democrat, that she was saying that the bill that they were going to be studied to see if it was going to be passed and vote on it. She said that they may have this bill presented just 30 minutes before they have to vote for it, which I think it didn't happen that way. But it was weird to know that they won't have enough time to read 600 pages in 30 minutes. Also, I hear that Pat Toomey from Pennsylvania, when everything was pretty much done, he was like saying yesterday that he's here on the Senate from Pennsylvania. He was saying that the provisions that are available for President Trump now needed to be stopped for Biden in the future. He didn't want them to be the same kind of funds available for emergency cases or something like that to be available for Biden so he can react quickly for if somebody needed some funds, the states or the people. So, but I think the majority leader Mitch McConnell and the minority leader Charles Schumer, they get together and try to move this thing that was the only thing that was stopped the bill to be signed. I mean, to be reconsidered to be voted. They just remove it, and now it seems that they all have an agreement today. Not as we speak, it was like a 1.5 hour ago, and or something like that. And then we have now the bill. They are all agree that we have this bill. We don't know the details yet, but I think they are voting for something about the extension of the, like to not. I mean, the extension of the fundings of the government so they can keep going forward and working for one more day. I think last week it was for 7 days, then they moved it to 2 days, and now for one more day so they can vote tomorrow for one more day or 7 days or something like that. I'm not sure about that, but the bill, there has been agreed about the bill, but they are going to have at the end of the day some kind of votes for in small groups, for different topics, and then they're gonna close the business. I mean, the Congress for today, and I think that tomorrow they are gonna reopen it, and then they're gonna vote for this bill. And if everything is okay, I think as soon as they vote for it, and they all agree that it's a good deal, they are going to then pass it to uh, President Donald Trump to be signed. So, um, after doing all of this, I think I have a better idea now um, on like how these things works. I may be wrong or not accurate in some of these stars of these topics. So as a disclaimer, I am not a savvy on all of these things. I'm from Mexico. I want to learn. I want to be ready. So when I become a citizen, then I may be able to have a better and educated decisions on who can vote for or what to do in these cases, and just not just being told for somebody to vote for them just because they want to. And as a very personal opinion, I think Mexicans by default, not all of us, of course, but I don't know, it's just my personal opinion, but I think we are all kind of like Republicans in our very basic um, form of family. But there are many, many. Now that Manuel Lopez Obrador won, I have my doubts about that because I think that the liberal movement in Mexico has been growing up very fast. And so that thing is probably for all persons, or not all, but about my age and up, the ones that we think that be conservative is the best way to live. Uh, I don't want to make a analogy or actually like a comparison between our government from Mexico and this government from the United States. But I don't know. There are things that I like it from Democrats, but there are definitely good things that I like it from Republicans. I may be in the right in the middle, like independent, but I don't know for sure. I think it will all depends on who is going to be trying to represent uh, citizens in the United States at the time that I may be able to do the vote. I don't know. But definitely the one thing that I know for sure is that I want to be educated and keep all of these notes in my phone and videos so next time I can have them for future reference. And if this works for you, if you like it and you want to have more of these videos, this is going to be the very first one, but I'm going to try to make more. Just like this video and subscribe it so you will have the latest uh, on the videos that I'm going to make. These are going to be the very basic ones. Try to understand all of this. So again, if you are savvy on this is probably a loss of time for you. You probably not be interested on it. But I'm going to try to make more of this to understand what's going on in the economic and politics of this country, as well as other um, topics, not just politic and economic, but also religious, about sports and health, many other items. Topics. So I hope you like it. I hope it is your vision about what's going on now a little bit clear after this. If so, just again, please like this video and thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Thank you and bye.